This college and the tax department. Canada Revenue Agency. The reason behind this call.
My name is Joe. These are just opinions. I am Joepinionated. Today on Joepinionated List, Music Edition, I'm getting ready to count down the top 15 songs from French, electronic, techno, superstars, house music, legends, Daft Punk, Guy Manuel de Homen Christo, and Thomas Bangalter met in 1997 in high school in Paris, France. They're named Daft Punk originally from a review. Somebody didn't like them, called them Daft Punky trash. In 2010, they were knighted in France. They're officially knights, chevaliers. Knights. Sorry to all my French Canadian friends, all 0 of you. Daft Punk's longtime publicist announced that they are officially broken up in February 2021, and in just a couple months ago, in 2023, they announced a 10th anniversary Random Access Memory is going to be coming out in May of this year with an extra 35 minutes of unreleased music, so that's pretty exciting. Daft Punk are basically like anonymous types like Banksy, if you've ever seen
Exit through the gift shop, and he was exit.
the Banksy movie, kind of like him, like he just kind of goes anonymous. Daft Punk always did that. And there's this whole mythology around Daft Punk that they're aliens and they come from this other planet and where robots have taken over and all sort of stuff. And there's a lot of symbolism in their music and all that, but you don't have to know that just to listen to Daft Punk. It's just where crazy fans have gone. I got into Daft Punk because of Much Music again in Canada. It's our MTV, and that's how a lot of music was discovered by me when I was a kid, watching the countdown. And I remember seeing Around the World and just thinking I was like the coolest music video I've ever seen. It's like Spike Jonze or somebody like that. Maybe it's the guy that did Eternal Sunshine of Spotless Mind. It's like one of those guys that's like really famous for directing music videos. Spike Jonze did some of them. He might have done Daft Punk. I went and bought the CD, put it in my Discman, and listening to Homework obsessively. I loved it. Walking the halls at high school, I'm just having it in my headphones and soundtrack of my life. Remained a fan of everything they put out. They're incredible. House music is 4 on the floor techno. Daft Punk, in my opinion, like there's like DJ Dan. There's a lot of guys that are people, famous for house and techno music, but these guys are like the Beatles of techno, in my opinion. Number 15 all time is the first song off of Daft Punk's Homework, and it's Daft and Direct. It starts off muffled. I heard this song in headphones the first time. I just remember this kicking in. It's like, I love this. That's the thing with Daft Punk. I mean, they're repetitive, kind of like a lot of the George Clinton P-Funk stuff is sort of repetitive. You get in a groove and you go with it. And that's really what Daft Punk does. Some of the hardcores won't like me, but this Canadian artist, The Weeknd, has made some songs with Daft Punk. The song is I Feel It Comin', and it's definitely got the Daft Punk touch on top of biggest artists in the world currently. To mention the albums, they put out Homework in 1997, Discovery in 2001, Human After All, which in my opinion is their weakest album, in 2005, Random Access Memories. Song number 13 is Beyond. This album was so strong. And I mean, honestly, the first, the second, and the final album are the strongest. They also have the live album. My buddy Seth, for sure, loves that live album, and I'm going to buy it because he's been pretty on point with all his recommendations. They started wearing the robot masks for their second album in 2001, and they never took them off. And there's all kinds of mythology around the whole band and why they're wearing those and all that stuff. And it's actually pretty fascinating. From 2015, featuring Nile Rodgers and Pharrell Williams. The song is the single Get Lucky. Up All Night to Get Lucky. They did a cool version of it on the Grammys with Stevie Wonder too. Number 11, the song is Crescendos. Totally different, futuristic space rock. Oh yeah, they also did the soundtrack to Tron. Sorry, that's not included on the countdown. I used to love working and listening to Daft Punk. They're definitely great work music, especially in headphones. Don't annoy everybody, because if you're not into Daft Punk, it's going to annoy the hell out of you. 2001 again, off of Discovery for Daft Punk's greatest songs, comes in at number 10. I think their biggest hit ever, One More Time. So I was at the bar at this time in Nanaimo quite a bit. They'd have the dollar highballs and even 75-cent beers at the Grizz. This album was playing for a good solid couple of years. One More Time was the biggest hit off the album. 9 all-time Joepinionated List greatest Daft Punk tracks, I'm going with 2013's Random Access Memories, Give Life Back to Music. Number 8 comes off of 1997's Homework. You either like it or you hate it. The song is Burnin'. I remember DJing on a beach in Taipei, and this was one of the first tracks I pulled out to play. But wait for that bass line to kick in. It hasn't kicked in yet.
Boom, 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 boom.
Number 7 for Daft Punk's greatest songs, Joepinionated list countdown. We're going off of 2005's Human After All. My favorite song off the record. That's just my opinion. These are just fucking opinions from some dude on an island in Canada. Gives a shit. Number 7 is Robot Rock. Number 6 all-time Joepinionated list greatest Daft Punk songs off of 1997's Homework, Revolution 909. Trippy, old school, techno, house beat. This one where the cops show up and
Stop the music.
Number 5, all-time Joepinionated list comes off of 2001's Discovery. The song is Aerodynamic. This song, the opening riff kind of has like the real Stevie Wonder vibe. I mean, there's a lot of Stevie Wonder influences in Daft Punk stuff. Goes into the space Van Halen thing. There's a guy, Jim Bennett from Vancouver Island, Jim Bennett, and he's on YouTube and he's got like 3 million views doing bass covers of Daft Punk. He used to be in a band called the Fine Swiss Timepieces that I've used their music on this show, and just a hell of a guy, and had a great family too. I remember that, and an insane bass player. Check out his covers of Get Lucky, and I think he does Around the World. Number 4 all-time Daft Punk songs, number 4 all-time, comes off of 1997's Homework, and it's the one that I watched this video and I was like, these guys are cool. The song is Around the World. Just an insane bass hook on this one too. I love the extended 7-minute version on the album itself as opposed to the 4-minute wrap up in the video. This was the one that really put them over the edge right off the bat. The Skeletons were my favorite dancers in the music video. Number 3 all time Joepinionated list Daft Punk songs comes off of 2001's Discovery. You can tell by the anime music video behind me. The song was also covered and used sampled by Kanye West. The song is Harder, Better, Faster, Stronger. We're hearing this one on the dance floor on Vancouver Island in Nanaimo, the press room. Number 2 all-time Joepinionated list comes off of 1997's Homework, Da Funk. And the definition of house music is da funk. Same thing, gets into this amazing groove and just keeps it going. They're just rotating different beats onto this hook, and it works. It works so well. And the music video with the dog walking around town. I got some honorable mentions down below off of Random Access Memories from 2013. The Joepinionated list number 1 Daft Punk song is Lose Yourself to Dance. Admit it, I'm a big funk fan, and Funkadelic is the shit. Niles on this song too, and Pharrell with the hook, way better than Get Lucky, but this one didn't get as much play. I love the other video where they've got this mock-up video where it's a bunch of people dancing on Soul Train. Just works so well. It's a bunch of people dancing, and I think they're actually dancing to Stevie Wonder Superstition or like one of Stevie's bigger songs, but then they put this song, dub it in the background, and it's awesome. My daughter basically learned to dance listening to this song on repeat, and that's how that Weekend song came in at number 14 as well. Big memories of, if you're watching this later in life, big memories of you dancing as a toddler to this and learning the words to I Feel It Coming. You would even do the little kicks, because we'd watch the Soul Train one, and you'd watch the people dance, and then you'd pick up their moves and start doing them, and I just thought it was so cool. That's why number 1 for me is Lose Yourself to Dance, all-time Joepinionated list, and that's what these things are all about too. They're for my kids. I've got lots of other videos. This is the first one I've done on this type of music. I've done lots of stuff, rock, pop, country, rap, also movies. Check out my other videos, like, subscribe, comment. I'm sorry I'm a little low on facts and high on opinions. Big respect to the Knights from France, Daft Punk.